Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die with me, Lady Shelab, and I am joined by Aavak.
Hello, everyone. You look a lot cooler with that scrap iron leg armor. I gotta be honest, that actually looks pretty awesome. You got got license plates
Let me
and
see
stuff.
myself. Oh yeah. That looks pretty cool, actually.
Right. Okay,
Right.
so we've got a couple of things that we're going to be immediately getting down to in today's episode. One of
I'm just
them
gonna start on the wall.
is, it's day 19, so that unfortunately, I didn't consider this at the time, and it was amazingly stupid of me to not have considered it. But it's quite possible, unfortunately, that the night vision goggles won't be there by the time we get there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, fingers crossed they will.
Yeah, very much so. But today, as we mentioned, we're going to be mostly working on the base. I do want to improve the upstairs portion of the base a bit. There's more to be done up there, really. But we're just going to have to see how things go. Lady Shelab is working on the wall. I'm going to go and grab myself some.
I was gonna say, you haven't seen my 200 flagstone blocks, have you?
No, I have not got them.
Oh.
So I do not know where they
Where
are.
they got put. And they might be on my bicycle. No. Yes, they might be on it. I don't know.
But now that we've
Oh, I know what I did with them. I know. Okay.
now that we've got plenty of steel tools, I think it's high time that I get the means to produce forged steel so that we can repair them. I can't make steel tools, so we are still limited to scavenging or buying them, or you know, getting them as quest rewards, what have you. But we can make repairs to the steel tools, which is a big thing because my wrench is currently busted.
Yeah. I am pleased to report that my bicycle is only 84% damaged after the mine incident last episode.
That's not too bad, only losing 10% to a mine, my lord.
Yeah, I know. 14% I think I lost. Not too bad at all.
There you go. You're going to need a lot of stones for this crucible. But being out here mining the rocks...
There's 2,000 small stones just sitting on the workbench at the moment.
Oh. Well, that would actually be quite awesome.
Would you like some of them?
Yeah, about 500 would do.
Sure, I'll bring them around.
In that case, I'm going to be in the dirt pit digging dirt. Because I'm going to need a good wallop load of that as well.
I should leave some of these as cobblestone rocks and not make too many into flagstone, because I want to upgrade possibly. Depending on how
that's
many
quite
I
possible,
need.
yeah.
So I might just sort of make some in my inventory and things like that.
Getting back down in the dirt pit. I'm expanding the dirt pit rather than undermining it because although snow won't just collapse, it does still follow the same structural integrity rules as everything else. So whilst the snow is temporarily stable based on its the support around it, if we undermine it too far, eventually all of this snow will collapse. And if you're deep under it, all that snow landing on top of you will hurt. Might not kill. I don't think snow would have enough weight to really do that much damage, but you can die if you get caught in a collapse. Or worse, you can bring down half your base. Which means you're going to die again once Horde Night arrives.
Yes.
Has happened on the multiplayer servers. More than once. Oh, my stamina is rubbish. There we go. Let's get some of this drink down me. I should then be safe to start digging into the dirt, which is what I came down here for.
Why, hello.
Hello.
Neat.
What have you found?
A deer
Marvelous.
went into your farm.
Double
He's
marvelous.
running away now. Seen me. Damn.
Oh. Alas. It was not meant to be.
I'm gonna get him. It was not meant to be.
Ooh,
Well,
level
it's a little bit-
39.
A little bit gappy.
Now, at level 39, I am going to drop another point into intellect because at level 40, I'm going to be able to make hunting rifle, pistol, and pump shotgun, all of their ammo and advanced electrical components and dart traps and the cement mixer. That will be amazing. So I'm going to need extra points in intellect for that one. 7. Oh, no, I'm going to need 3 points to get that 7th point. Ouch. So I should have been saving up for this a little while. I forgot. I knew that typically traits don't increase in cost depending on their level, but attributes definitely do. I should have been preparing for that. Damn it. What a derp I am. So we're not going to be able to build pistols and hunting rifles anytime soon, unfortunately.
You know, if we made the wall 3 wide, we could like walk along the top of it and have it like a...
We can do that with it being 2 wide.
I suppose. Can you have crenellations? I suppose you can actually.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming you were talking about.
Can you have crenellations behind you and in front of you? No.
No, but why do you need crenellations behind you?
Just in case the enemy comes in through the gate because some traitor lets them in and you have to shoot them inside your base.
Calm down now, Troy. I think we're going to be okay. My lord. As long as neither of us decide to accept any suspicious gifts from the zombies of wooden animals large enough to hide a small but dedicated group of zombie soldiers, I think we're going to be all right.
Okay.
These sorts of considerations, though, it's actually worthwhile.
You have to take these things into account.
Yeah, no, it
Where's
absolutely
my
is.
steel pickaxe gone?
For example, the idea that if you've got a force of like shock troops who are never going to be retreating, you don't need to put armor on their backs. You only need armor on the front. Armor to let them get to the people they're going to be attacking. They don't need armor on the rear to protect them from the people they're not going to be fleeing from.
And that also is a great incentive not to retreat.
Indeed. A retreat is certain death. So, your only way to survive is to charge headlong into the enemy and be better at fighting than they are. Right. 500 soil so
Pickaxe
far.
in the face.
How are you doing over there, Shelab?
Really well. I just put one block in the wrong place, so I'm going to have to dig through it, but so I went to get my big pickaxe.
Yeah, that makes sense. You get more EXP from using steel tools as well because they do more block damage, so they harvest more resources at once. And since your EXP gain is tied to how much you're excavating, you'll ultimately get the same amount of EXP, you'll just get it faster. And you'll also have more stamina so you can move on to more things. So any period of time spent crafting, you'll end up with more EXP and also more resources. Or rather, more resources and then by proxy, more EXP. So close. So close. Actually, while I'm here, I shouldn't be dallying. Let's make sure that I'm making some half blocks. 20 for now. And then another 20 after that. What's the time? It's 8 a.m. Should be time enough for me to gather the remaining components necessary for the crucible. Were you saying that you were going to deliver the stones to me or just leave them in the crafting bench?
I can deliver them to you. I just wasn't sure where you were and where you wanted them and stuff.
No, leave them in the workbench because I have to use the workbench to make the crucible anyway.
Oh, well, that makes more sense. I'll pop them in there for you in a sec.
Ugh, digging with iron tools. I can't wait until I make steel. I think that's a good couple of levels away as well. I do need to really invest heavily into intellect though to be able to get those crafting skills up. There we go. Oh, am I up to there? We are perfect. Right, I'm heading over to the workbench now. Or rather, I'm going to head to my bike and then to the workbench. And then on from the workbench, I will head to the trader and see if maybe possible. Oh, there is a deer. Maybe possibly.
That's my deer from earlier.
Do you want me to slay it or do you want it?
Yeah, no, you slay it. If you can. If you can be stealthy enough. It clearly knows my scent.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, cool. How'd you like my wall so far?
Coming together nicely. Very nicely, actually. Let's harvest this deer.
How high can a zombie jump?
Same as you. Unless it's a spider, in which case it's a much, much higher.
So normal zombies shouldn't be able, once they get this too high, they shouldn't be able to jump this wall.
No. Spiders, on the other hand, will just be able to go straight over it.
Yep.
There we
So
go.
what do you need to do to stop spiders? You have lips and things that they can't climb over, or...
Yep, exactly so. The crucible is being made. I'll go and drop off some gubbins in the base. And then I'm off to the trader. Is there anything you want me to take to the trader?
Nah, I'm good, thanks.
Okay. I may be able to sell some more of the weapons now that we've refreshed the inventory. So I'll probably try and do that. Drop off these. I'm going to need to take some more drink. And some more meat stew as well. There we go. The lead as well can be dropped off, I think. Snowballs. Okay. Right, I'm turning on the forge just to smelt down some stuff, just to be aware that will attract zombies, so I want to be careful of that. Let's grab some of these weapons then. I'm going to take the higher quality weapons to sell for a little bit extra cash. That being said, since I can't make them, I'll take... Well, we've already got amazing pistols, so we don't need to worry about that one.
Yeah.
And we've got plenty of wrenches now, so I can just go ahead and get rid of those. And in fact, we can... What quality wrench have you got?
I think it's like 1 or 2 or something. I don't even know what
I'll
I've
leave a
got
quality
anymore.
2 wrench there then. But now that I can repair them, or rather will be able to just as soon as I've got that steel done, we should be okay. That crucible, rather. So we're not going to need all of the backup wrenches that we're keeping.
Yeah. We don't need like 500 wrenches, really,
No.
do we?
No. I mean, if they're going to be broken, then yes, because you need wrenches for a lot of stuff. And if you
If
can't...
you can't repair them.
Yeah, you can't repair them, then it's just a case of having backups. But we should be fine. We're going to want to start stockpiling feathers as well for the oncoming horde night. Unless we want to use a lot of ammo. And right now, we're trying to be ammo efficient
I'm
where we can.
conscious, yeah.
Conserve it where we are able.
Well, I could certainly go for a little run for it if you want. Okay, so I've done the two sides of this wall to the point where normal zombies just won't be able to jump over them. I would like to complete as much as I can, but I'm not sure where to turn the corner here. Because you said you weren't quite sure.
Yeah, I'll come and have a look at that for you. But
That's great, thank you.
The main thing is got a quest to hand in as well. I forgot about that. An SMG. Sure, I'll take the SMG.
Oh yeah, of course, I can hand it in too, can't I?
Yeah. Sure, I will buy that. Actually, we got two things. Herbal antibiotic recipe. Reflex sight. Minor visual magnification, but designed for fast target acquisition. Improves weapon handling. I'll take the reflex sight, sure. And then, never mind. I want to go grab all of my stuff out of the bag. You thought I was going to forget the cigar? You're wrong. All of you.
You
Shame
remember
on you.
the cigar.
Shame on you for thinking I would forget such a thing. When have I ever forgotten the cigar? Psst. Psst, I say. There you go. Okay.
I am yet again thirsty. Man.
I can't rotate it down, that's annoying. Oh well. I wanted to be able to show what my character must look like with the cigar, but alas. Right then, Trader Jen, can I see your inventory? I would like to sell a lot of stuff. I get a stupid amount of things, actually.
Hey, Trader Jen, I want my reward.
Well, we're up to 10,000 so far.
For a while.
So that wrench. Oh no, you're not going to buy the wrenches, really? Well, that's.
Oh wow, I'm actually hungry for
upsetting.
the first time in ages. And I have no food left. I have to get some from the base.
Okay, Trader Jen is not ready to refresh her inventory, it seems. That's fine. It might mean that the... No, we've definitely lost the night vision goggles. Well, poop. Oh well.
You'll get them sometime.
Yeah, I know.
Next time they show up, we'll have the dukes for them straight away.
They might still be here. I'll have a look around.
I'll check my secret stash just in case they're in there or anything like that.
Yeah, there's a chance that you might have it. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. You too.
Thank you, Survivor. My family and I.
Thanks,
needed
Jen.
it. Here's
Okay.
your reward. Great.
I'm
doing
heading out.
business with
You can go ahead and
Back
see
and
if
tell your friends.
they have night visions available.
Inventory. Yeah, the reason we got 2 rewards there is that we finished tier 1 now, so we'll get tier 2 quests.
Ah, I was wondering about that. Right. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes a lot more sense. I didn't remember completing 2 quests, but yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense now.
Ooh, grave dig. Oh no, dirt. I don't need. Oh, maybe. Got a grave digger mod that I could put onto my
Shovel.
shovel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering it.
Well, if you want to buy it, I've got 10,400 dukes here and the cigar.
I've got
which you can have.
I've got 2,000 on me. So
But I got the cigar that you
just-
could have if you want to buy anything.
Don't worry too much. It's only like 800. Probably won't save me that much.
It's
I should grab
10%
You
bartering.
come back sometime.
I already grabbed it. It's fine.
Okay. Fair enough. So I take it you didn't have any night visions then?
No, sorry, dude.
Oh, it looks like we're sharing the secret stash.
Oh, are we?
Be
You've got exactly the
seeing
same as me.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Didn't used to be like that. You didn't used to share the secret stash. Very well.
Huh.
Right, well, back to base then. I can drop off the cigar and the dukes. We're now getting a decent little collection of them. But yes, now that we're up to tier 2 clear quests, I think it was.
Yeah, we're gonna start to get lots more. I think I still have a quest active, but then once that's handed in, I imagine I'll be on to level 2s.
That will actually be quite useful.
Some of the higher level ones are insane though. Like, and you kind of like you're kind of hoping that you'll go backwards in level so that you don't have to do such hard ones.
Oh, there's a witch.
There's also a bear.
I think I just killed the witch. Good. Where's the bear?
If you go down the path to where where the road to the trader crosses, it's right there. Right, literally outside the old house.
Oh, so it is. There's also a deer a little bit further off. Okay, do you want to take it out?
Yeah.
Okay, go for the headshot from stealth.
Now he's angry. Ah.
Okay, he's angry with me. Are you going for a shot?
Yeah.
Yep, coming for you. Nice. Keep it up. He's down.
He's down. Took about 10 bullets.
We'll go for this deer.
More.
I forget how little the arrows drop now with the crossbow. Look, yeah, deer's gone. Okay, well, let's get this thing cut up then. Nice.
How much did you get from him? I got 17 meat.
I got 38 meat, 1 testosterone extract, 5 fat, 12 leather.
I got 1 testosterone, a bone, and some animal fat, and some leather as well. So that was really good.
Yeah.
It was huge.
Did you want to go and take the airdrop? Since you've got better lucky looter?
Yeah. Did you want to have a quick look at the wall together first? And then I'll go
Yeah, by all means. I mean, I'm going to be down there, so I'll be there when you get back if you want to just go. Ooh,
Okay,
sorry.
yeah, I'll go grab it then. Because it won't take long with the bicycle now.
No.
And I don't have to go through the town, so hopefully I won't blow myself up again.
That was a bit of wishful thinking. This is not Horizon Zero Dawn. I can't just hop off my mountain, knock an arrow and take out a rabbit. Alas. Alas.
I wish I was playing this game, but with different mechanics from another game.
Yeah. Right. Let's pop that in there. The axe in there as well. Actually, no, I'm going to need the pickaxe. I'm probably going to need the shovel too, but I don't need the wrench for now. While that's happening, let's go and check on that crucible. I forgot how long the crucible was going to take to finish making.
I've got a vulture following me now, so as soon as I get off my bike, I'm going to have to like whack it with my club.
All done. Perfect. Right, we can now make steel. That is going to be a huge thing for us.
Yeah, that'll be massive. Oh gosh, I'm in the Badlands. Who put it in the Badlands?
The aeroplane. Blame the pilot.
Stupid airplane. Alright, I need to just get these vultures gone.
Level up you. Dunk.
Really?
Steel.
There's a snake. Where is that then? I'm not good with snakes.
Who is?
You're really good at seeing them and like taking them out, but I can never see them until they're biting on my bum.
Right, well, I am crafting 10 forged steel right now. That will be a huge help for us. I'm also going to drop off the items that I want to sell later on. And you can unload any loaded items by modifying it. If it has something in there, you will remove the ammo.
Marksman rifle.
But as far... Oh, wow. Amazing. But as far as I'm aware, if you sell a gun, you will automatically unload it. Alright, not too bad, all things considered. Not too bad at all. We've got a lot of leather stacking up now, which is great. Right, I've got a military helmet here that I would not mind improving. My current mining helmet is better, which is improved, which is interesting. I'd need military fiber to repair this, I believe.
You can get that from military camps and stuff. You just gotta be aware of all the mines.
I may actually wait to get a better helmet than that. Something with more mod slots that I can improve it a little bit better. Right. Okay, out we go. Back to working on the farm, I would say.
Nice, and then you can.
Right, Shelab, have you made the wall 2 tiles high already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except there's one part where it's 3 tiles high because it's
no, that's okay.
drops.
What I was going to say is that you'd want to do the middle tile out of rebar so that we could reinforce it with concrete, but it's fine.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No. I didn't realize you were getting that far ahead, and I hadn't taken the time to explain it to you. So the fault is mine. We can just spend twice as much concrete mix on it. It's not a problem.
Oh right, but maybe for the rest of the wall, I'll leave that middle section. What about where it drops though? Because then that's going to be 2 blocks.
Yeah, but the thing is, you've got to remember how the zombies move. For them to get through a hole, they need to make it too tall from wherever they're standing. So if the outside is higher, then it needs to be on the 3rd block. But if the inside
No,
is...
I'm not talking about the outside being higher than the inside. I'm talking about there's literally a part of the wall where it's too high.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right now. It's 2 high over here, but then 3 high because of the dip, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. The middle block of a 2 high... it's it's based on where the zombie can reach it from. So if it's over on this side, 3 high, then you want the 2nd block to be reinforced. But wherever they stand where they're 1 block higher, that you need that middle block to be 1 block higher. Because
that's what I was asking. I was asking, does it, because that's going to look really janky.
Well, yeah, but it'll still be, 10 times as durable. So it's like...
Yeah.
Ultimately, we would want the whole base to be concrete.
Yeah, so
but we don't have the
resources
for that right now. So we have to just do with what we can.
Yeah, so what I was going to ask is that long enough for the wall now to turn around like that where you've marked it, or did you want to review that?
I think that should be fine.
Okay, because you just mentioned that you weren't quite sure, so I wanted to make certain that was what you wanted to do.
Yeah, no, I think that would be fine. But yeah, just to reiterate, the reason why, again, we do it on the middle block, the 2nd high block, is just so that if a zombie wants to pass through there, it has to consider the toughest block that we can make. Even though the whole wall isn't made of it, no matter how it approaches that wall, it's going to have to go through at least 1 block of the toughest block that we can make. Because it needs to make a too tall aperture to get through. So it's just a way of conserving resources that we don't have a lot of right now. In fact, what I could do is, instead of working on the farm, now that the farm is going to be increasingly protected, it's not the priority for me to defend. What I'll start working on is the wall out here, and then redesigning the walkway. Once this is done, we can get rid of the the iron bars outside. That won't be necessary any longer. Sorry, iron spikes, rather.
Yeah, they might be better off outside the wall.
No, that's exactly where they should be. It's just that previously that wasn't where we needed them to be. Is that really the only place that we got the cement? I thought we had much more than that. Have you got any cement on you, see that?
I don't think so.
We've only got 809 in here. Strange.
Oh, because we had like 400 from that little excursion.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about. Oh well. I'm just gonna have a quick look through all of the other chests, but no, it doesn't look like we've got anything else, unfortunately. That's fine though. Is there something there? No. The only place I can imagine it being is in one of our bikes, perhaps, but outside of that, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Right, I am going to need to make some flagstone. How much flagstone do you have right now?
Like, I've run out. I've got 0.
Oh, okay.
I've got 700 cobble that I'm trying to make into flagstone at the moment.
Yeah, same.
I'm actually going to go clear out my inventory because it's totally full.
That's it.
So what I'm doing, I'm building the top layer and the bottom layer. Is that okay? So that the middle layer is left?
No, don't do that because of
Don't do that? Okay.
if you expand out the top layer too much, it'll just collapse.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
not going to have
Okay.
enough rebar to go around the entire base. So don't worry about it for now. I would say...
Yeah, we'll just do the rebar we can.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're just doing that bit around the entrance so that you can
Yeah.
redesign.
There we go. There we go. Let's get all of this out. In fact, I could just restrict where we put the rebar to the inside just to maximize how much we can put down.
Yeah.
I need the claw hammer to upgrade that. I need the concrete mix in my inventory to upgrade them, but I need the claw hammer to do the building work.
Ah, right. So it's basically concrete mix in your inventory, claw hammer in your hand, and then you just use that on the rebar frame and it makes your sort of concrete block.
Yep, exactly. And then after a
Okay,
little bit of time, it solidifies.
Good to know.
Okay. In fact, with this, we might even have enough rebar to do the whole inside perimeter. Again, we don't actually need to have the, like, right from the beginning, the concrete on each side. We just need it on one side, really. Because, again, it'll still be very durable and really off-putting for the zombies when they see it. Now, somewhere around here, we're ultimately going to want some sort of entrance by some sort of palisade, perhaps.
Yeah.
Or drawbridge. I can make a reinforced drawbridge, I believe. Need a lot of forged iron. So I'm going to say it's old-fashioned, but with everything that's happening, you might just need a little old-fashioned. Indeed. We will probably make a ramp that leads to the drawbridge out to another ramp, rather than leave a hole in the wall for the drawbridge to sit in. Because otherwise, we're just inviting the zombies to attack through that.
Yeah, so we can always dig a hole through it later.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if I put down concrete, I don't really want to be digging through that because that's thousands of HP. It would take a lot more effort to do.
But yeah, so where were you thinking of having the drawbridge?
Much further out around here somewhere. But what I'll do is I'll have a ramp on the inside leading down from the drawbridge. It doesn't need to be very high up. And then a a ramp out here at the length that the drawbridge will extend to.
Yeah.
So you can drive up the ramp and in. And down the
That'll be
ramp on
cool.
the other side.
So then that'll be like into our garage area.
Yeah, yeah,
So when we
exactly.
have a big Jeep or whatever, or a motorbike.
I should place this incorrectly, but oh well. Thankfully, a steel pickaxe and decent stamina allows me to take down almost 100 per hit, so it doesn't take me long to get through that.
Yeah, it's about 5 hits. Which is quite nice.
Yep.
When
Now
can I
then.
build on top of the concrete?
Right, the concrete, you can't build on top of... I mean, while it's wet
it's
concrete, yeah, I would say avoid building on top of it until it's dry. Because while it's wet concrete, it has reduced durability and structural integrity, so
Yeah.
it'll probably result in sadness and badness. There we go.
Yeah.
And then rebar down the rest of this way. It's not ideal yet, but eventually we'll have all of the inside as reinforced concrete. We'll build up to it. So what I
Yeah.
would say for now, don't upgrade the cobble on the inside.
Okay.
Oh wow, is this... No, that's still wet concrete. I was going to say that. It happened very quickly.
So, now we've built all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Should I, on the outside of the wall then, should I be upgrading the cobble?
Yes. Yes, I feel
Right,
so.
Okay.
You can leave...
And that would be...
the... See, this is the thing, is we can either build for what we have right now,
Yeah.
or try to not waste materials later on, but I feel that that's kind of false economy in a way.
Mm.
I think it's better for us to build the base that we can at the moment and then upgrade it later when we have the means to,
Yeah.
rather than have a poorly defended base right now. What do you feel?
So, yeah, I think so. I think it'd be better just to get a little bit more materials later and double reinforce the concrete more slowly.
Yeah, okay.
The
In
only
that
thing...
case, I was a massive derp and didn't upgrade that block on the other side. Oh, I'm going to
having a
regret that.
claw hammer.
Dunk. Dunk. There we go. I'm just going to go and fix that mistake I made over on this side. Because I do want that block to be as strong as it can be to dissuade anything from trying to break through.
Yeah.
By and large, I imagine things are going to try and get around and attack us from the front. But you can't always be certain that they will, especially when you start building a nice big perimeter wall like this. Because they may see the wall as being too much effort to walk around once it gets to a certain size.
Yeah.
And that would be the danger point.
Am I doing the right thing here? I'm just around the outside upgrading the cobble.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, what you could do alternatively, if you want to do, is you can upgrade the inside cobble, just the lower level of it.
Yeah.
It really depends a little bit on what you want to do. I'm reinforced
I think it would
parts
make
that are
more
a little bit
sense to
further
do the
away.
bit that the zombies are gonna come into contact with first.
Yeah. Though ultimately we don't want them to like, the goal here isn't to make this wall durable enough to withstand their attacks. It's to make this wall annoying enough that they don't bother attacking it.
Yeah.
But there we are. I'm out of concrete now, and it's gonna rebar. It's gonna be a little while before we have enough concrete, I think, to really double down on this. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I've reinforced some corners just because I'm a little bit concerned that the zombies are going to try and smash their way through further away from where we are. Like, they won't try to path all the way to where they can get to us. They're just going to try and go through the walls. So we may want to, for this Horde Night, have the second tower up and running. That can definitely be arranged. Ah, there we are. Here is some reinforced concrete. Now, I'm going to damage this a tiny bit just to show what the health is on it. It's 5,000 hit points.
Yeah.
Compared to 500. It is literally 10 times as strong as Cobble Block, which is the reinforced version. Perfect. Right, well, at this point then, I can build this up. Reinforce that. And start to break this down. Now, to get through... it's 10 times the strength of just flagstone. Cobble Block is 1,500, so...
Oh, so that's decent.
Yeah, it is. It's a quite a good early game defensive block. Certainly, it is not shabby in any way. It isn't what we want. Now, it's going to take me a while to break this down, but thankfully we will be reusing a decent part of the approach ramp. So hopefully that'll be okay. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Need to drink me some red tea. While that's happening, I'm going to go in and set some rebar to make in the forge. So that we can continue expanding. Because I've actually got another 19 blocks worth of concrete mix.
I've actually run out of cobble for the reinforcing. I may need to go and make some more. I got like halfway around the wall though. Did pretty well.
That is going to happen very quickly, don't it?
What am I low on? Water or food?
Well, we've got quite a lot of both. Though on that note, maybe it is time for me to make some more meat stews.
And concrete's drying quite quickly, especially considering it's raining.
Meat. What else do I need for the meat stews? Potato and corn.
Is all the cooked food like on the fire or?
Nope. Most of it should
blueberry
be
pie then. Blueberry pie for me.
Most of it should actually, yeah, be in there. We've got a decent amount of meat stew still, or we should do.
It might just be so much stuff in there I can't even see it for looking, but I didn't see any.
That's fine. Right, there we go. I've got more meat stews cooking then.
Wonderful.
There we go, just dropping some bits off. Oh, there's a witch outside. Head up. Where is she? Now she won't be... Oh, no, there she is. She's dead.
Nice. Well, our concrete's doing well.
She was inside, though. But she can actually get in here from a little ways away right now.
Yeah, she can just jump over the wall right now.
Yeah. I'm going to go and place down the remaining bits of rebar we have. At that point, there's no reason for us to worry about what...
And then just finish the rest with cobble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's break in here first. Because again, there's not you can get a little bit too wound up thinking about what you could make. But I think you should.
Then your whole base gets destroyed and you've got to start from scratch.
Yeah.
So it's not that good, is it?
I just feel that you should build for the base that you have, not the base that you want. I mean, it's nice to prepare for the base that you want. But right now, our immediate concern is this. There we go. And I'll go and drop down a little bit on this side just to provide some defense as well against the approach. I've got 8 tiles, so...
Right, so we've got no stone left at all now.
I am carrying with me 1,900.
Ah.
If you want to come and collect some, more than welcome.
Yeah, because I'm gonna... And how much dirt do we have? Not much.
Like 60. So...
Right, okay. Well, in that case, I think I might just go and dig some dirt out then.
Yeah, by all means. Take the steel shovel, because we can now repair them. There's a bunch of steel in the forge. Sorry, not in the forge, in the building chest.
I shall go and change my shovel out then for that one.
Hey.
I feel like we're doing good now. I feel like this, like, we don't normally get this far. Concrete stuff and...
Oh, I think we usually do. It's just quite often when it's on a multiplayer server, we'll gravitate towards other games.
No, I'm more talking about streams and things like that. We don't manage to do enough streams to get to this point, so it's nice to record it in that way.
That being said, we quite often get to a much later horde night, I feel. By the way, it is almost nighttime. We've done good on spending most of the day doing base stuff. I'm actually genuinely pleased with that.
You've done well.
Yeah. And the concrete is mostly set that I put down in the morning, so I'm also pleased with that as well. At this stage, though, we can use flagstone to complete what remains. Any gaps that remain, just place flagstone down, and then. Oh, I don't know if I have to make that. Damn it! I miscalculated.
I've got a little bit of flagstone left.
That was silly of me. Right. Okay. Well, most of this place is looking quite nice. Now, the unfortunate thing is on the inside. Getting out is a bit of a problem. Ladders. And find a spot that I can scale up. Is there such a spot? No, everything back here is fine because nothing has tried to get there. So, good or not, good or what. There is now a ladder into the horde base from the internal side, but it is a bit hodgepodge, so be aware. You'll have to carefully navigate around an area full of spikes. Can you see the ladder over here?
Okay.
Just there, leads up onto the
wall. Nice.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I just added the grave digger mod to the steel shovel now.
So oh, nice.
It does 108 block damage.
That's awesome. That's its basic block damage, by the way. It does more to dirt. I think 15% more to dirt.
Oh right. Yes.
Just by adding the mod, you improved the...
Yeah, I just did... the dirt is 200 and it did 60... It's got 68 left on it. So that would mean it's doing... 132 damage to dirt.
Nice. I'm going to go ahead and continue working on the fences here for a little while. We will eventually pull down all of the spikes around the horde base itself and start work on making more to go around the rest of the area. Keep your eyes out. Are you just going to be over in the dirt pit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try not to get too snowed in on.
Yeah. Right. As it stands right now, the zombies would be able to just walk straight into the base. That being said, they would still have to get across the bottleneck, but the reality is they would easily be able to do that. And then we'd be stuck trying to fight them in the horde base. I'm a bit cold.
There's quite a few zombies trying to head towards the dirt pit. Rats, I think they're a wandering horde.
Need help?
No, I'm just keeping out of their way.
Okay.
It's kind of mess with my plan, so...
The snow haze is pretty full on right now.
Okay, I'm going to wait till daytime for that. I'm going to go into the... I'm going to do some more digging in the basement.
Yeah, sure.
With my pickaxe. And I'll see if I can maybe put a floor in or whatever down there.
Yeah, by all means.
You are digging away my access. Thank you.
Just jump across. Okay.
It's been a while since I've worked on my basement.
I know. Do you have any more flagstone blocks, by the way?
I've got 15 of them. Would you like them?
I don't strictly need them right now, but I was wondering if you had many yourself.
I put them in the building chest, but that's the most I've got. That's why I'm trying to get dirt and stone and things, just to...
Yeah.
I figure we're going to need the stone eventually. You'll run out eventually of the stones we've got.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just popping down some torches here and there. Just to help.
Yeah, I'll dig dirt in the
this area.
daytime because all those zombies just showed up and I was like, you're too close for comfort.
No, absolutely. That was the right thing to do. There's no point in you getting clobbered by zombies. That would not help anyone. Really like this little garden.
I don't have any
Super happy.
frames on me, no. I'm not going to make more frames, I'll tell you that right now.
Fair enough.
Like 300 satin. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more down after that before we do the 4. Okay.
Getting a tiny amount of dirt back from breaking down the the flagstone blocks that I don't need over here.
No.
Not much, but a tiny amount.
Yeah, you don't seem to be able to recover a ton of stuff.
No, typically not if you're breaking it down. There we go. But we do need to try and get the fences rebuilt as soon as we can. Because it's not just the Blood Moon hordes that we worry about. It's all of the hordes, really. There's plenty of regular hordes that can come along. Ruin your day.
There's some horrible screeching outside.
Yeah.
Some kind of zomble around. think I can hear you digging somewhere.
Yeah, you almost certainly can. I'm just out digging in the farm. Oh, I can hear it. Okay, it's nearish by. I think it's probably, yeah, it's trying to. There it is. Yep, it's getting in, and it in fact is in.
Sort it out.
It broke through one of the flagstone blocks. I can keep doing this all day, zombie. You cannot. It's down. But it did break through one of the flagstones. We need to get the outer cover of that built up. In fact, we need to get the... We need to give them an access point again. Because right now, their only option is to break stuff. And this entire defense relies on them not choosing that option of the ones available.
Yeah, because they've not got the walkway to go down anymore.
No. So we need to break this down and get that rebuilt as a massive priority.
Right, so what needs breaking down and what doesn't? Does the whole thing need to come down, or...?
Quite a lot of it does need to come down, yeah. We're going to have to push this back a fair old ways.
Yeah, I can help. I just don't want to, like, hit anything that I don't need to hit. You know, I can help you with this.
Basically, it's going to need to be at least... well, actually, from the outside, I can quickly have a look. 1, 2, 3, I would like to say. 4. Right, so this... Where the torches are currently, I'm going to move them. Those blocks need to stay, but everything before that needs to go.
Okay.
Let me just move these back. We'll have a nice big pit for them to try and navigate on this side. We need to fix that now. SPs for flagstone block. Just need one. Thank you. There we go. There's a zombie worker. Headshot.
Doing
Headshot
okay?
again. Yep. There we go. Level 40. Got a couple of zombie engineers out here, and they are all making their way towards our base. So I'm gonna. Oh, we've got a wandering horde. Right, Shelab.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we're going to need to deal with them. Let's get up on the stairs. Yep. Just go. Up we go. Do your best from up here as you can. Actually, looks like they may be going to run us by. They are sort of there. We could plink one or two of them just to make sure they don't become a big issue. Nice shot. Oh, I missed. Poorly predicted. There we go, he's down.
Done.
The others are still wandering this way. I'm going to start plinking them from afar to get them to rush over. Oh, I missed. Gotcha. Now, there is some fun in shooting them while they're running, because if you can hit them in the leg, you'll sometimes just cause them to collapse. Ooh, thank goodness the snow is gone.
Yeah, the snow's annoying.
Got you. And again. And I can see roughly where you are. Missed though. Nice shot.
Thank you. It's so hard from this distance.
Yeah, it's down. There's a wobbler over there. Got him in the head. And again, I think that second time was actually his shoulder. There we go, down. Got an engineer or two. Hit one. Oh, I've missed. Oh wow, that was really poor prediction on my part.
Ugh.
Got him. Nice solid blow to the shoulder, spun him right out. And he's down. Right, I'm gonna draw the last one in. Oh, that's a spider. Right, it's not actually a spider, it's a zombie that moves like one. This is unfortunate. They are a lot hard to keep down. They always run. Such, if you can call what they do running. But they can climb walls. Hence the term spider. Well done.
Nice.
That is one part of the base design that needs to be improved. There's currently no spider defense.
Spider control.
Yeah.
Got decent zombie cop control and decent vulture control.
Yeah. A spider climbing up the crenellations, climbing up the wall will be an issue. The easiest way to stop it is just to build a lip. In exactly the same way you protect against spiders in Minecraft. Just build a lip. Damn it. Okay, he's coming up. Got him in the shoulder.
Nice.
Got him.
Ah. I couldn't even see him because he was so on top of me.
Yeah, no worries. I think we're good. I think that's the whole mini horde. Oof.
Alright.
That wasn't bad.
Well,
Yeah, we did okay. We generally did okay.
Right, I'm going to start chopping the wall again.
Right. I'm still saving up for level 7 intellect. So, for those of you who hate seeing me with unspent skill points, it's intentional this time.
I think I have one unspent because I'm saving up for level 5 perception.
Right, yeah. Starting work on some more flagstones. Oh, I don't have any more problems.
Having some tea.
Gotta have tea breaks. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I don't take enough tea breaks in this game, apparently. I am told.
There we go. I could just build that in there, but the block, I believe, the half blocks are actually a little bit weaker than the upgraded. So, actually, I can probably check that. Oh, no, they've got the same hit points. Interesting. I thought they didn't. That might be Imperium Galactic Survival that has that. If a block is of a different shape, it has hit points proportional to the mass of a complete cube. So if it's like a half block, it has half the hit points.
I don't think it used to be like that, but I think it is now.
Yeah, I think that was an update recently. So, realistically, I could have left that block. I'm not going to, though. And I refuse to feel bad about it. So let's go and continue building this up so that it's
Your shadow keeps making me jump.
defended.
I'm jumping at shadows.
Well, to be fair, we're playing a game about the zombie apocalypse. It seems fitting.
Yes. I think if I was in a real apocalypse, I would probably feel very, very jumpy.
I think you, like almost everyone else, including me, if it was in a real apocalypse, would not be nearly as boss as they are in video game apocalypses. I think I would find the nearest hole and hide there. I would go out occasionally to hunt rabbits. Mostly it would be very passive sort of hunting, though. I'd lay traps. Lots and lots and lots of traps. Your bike is at the back of the base. That is... Oh dear, that was a bad idea of my part. Stay down, zombie.
My bike's at the back of the base. Oh yeah, what, from where I was doing the wall?
Yeah.
There's a real frog in my throat at the minute.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I went down to get the bike to stop it being at the back of the base where we can't see it and thus protect it. I'm bringing her around now. But there was an engineer out here.
Yeah, I could see. I was right there behind you. Come to help.
Oh,
Come to
right,
find the
sorry.
bike.
Right back. Oh, witch. Damn it.
Where?
She's going straight for you. Right, okay. Climb back up the steps. Is she attacking you?
Ow, I'm bleeding out. Oh, no. Oh, I don't even have
Keep
a
running.
bandage on my freaking hotbar. Typical.
Right, bandage
I don't
going
have
down.
one
It's
anywhere.
there. On the floor next to you.
No, I got it. I found
Okay.
them.
Quickly get back up top. Go.
Oh, my
Because
goodness.
she
that was
has screamed.
Such a bad time.
I will defend the bridge. Don't unload. Don't unload. We need to conserve this ammo.
Yeah.
Right, there's a tourist behind us. Headshots only. Oh, that was a waste. And up. Reloading. Well done. Okay, at this point we drew in every zombie that could hear that.
Yeah.
Where's your bike?
That was bad times.
Where is your bike? Is this your bike? Oh, this is my bike. Oh, your bike's over here. I got off the bike when I saw the witch, right? That's fine. I was so
Makes
worried
sense.
that they had killed the bike. It's like, no!
You're so worried about the bike that basically all happened just because, and the bike probably would have just been fine.
Yeah, probably. Probably right. But there we are. That was a little bit of an exciting end to that night. But we
I
are now...
know, exactly. You got to have some moments like that or it'll just be boring.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We are now on day 20. Day 21 is the third horde night. Now, I don't know if we've mentioned this previously, but our plan at the moment is... This is basically an unending game. But traditionally speaking, the horde nights would get worse and worse over time with kind of a static element. Like the third would be a horde night of zombie dogs, and then the sixth would be zombie bears, and so on and so forth. And elements were introduced up until the seventh horde night, and then it just cycled. So typically the way that we play is the seventh horde night, 7 days to die, 7 days, 7 hordes
7
on the
times
seventh
7.
day. Yeah.
Yep.
Once we get there, we consider ourselves to have survived, if indeed we
We are
have,
winners.
which we may not have. So we will be working up to that point. And at that stage, I mean, we may continue if there's interest. Certainly if we've gotten to a point where we're building, electric death traps, that might be quite cool. But
Might be fun. If we feel like we're not finished with what we've done, then we
Yeah.
can continue a little bit more. But
the plan is to wrap things up around that point. But that is going to be it from us for now. Really hope you've enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next, as always. But until then, and as always, twice, take care, everyone.
and keep being awesome.